Hi, my name is Nathan Doctor, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Qualified. We're quantifying the world's technical talent. Qualified is the most effective platform for assessing engineering skills. Currently, there are over 21 million software developers globally, and this number is only increasing at a rapid rate. This is partly because of boot camps, growing forms of homeschool and education, but also because the market itself is fueling and desiring a lot of this talent to actually fuel the technological movements. So of all of these people that are growing into this developer globally, there's a huge drastic variance there in terms of training proficiency. Developers are not all created equal, and part of this is due to how they learn, where they learn, and likewise how long they've been in the space, obviously. So with Qualified, what we're using is real-world coding assessments, where we actually put them in an environment that's familiar to them to help meritocratize the world's jobs. So this allows equal opportunity to all developers, regardless of their background, their pedigree, which are currently what's used in the hiring process, so that they can get into the company that they desire, and likewise also show their true skills. This is a big pain in the workforce. Currently, the hidden cost of hiring is $23,000 per hire. This is a cost that companies pay in the form of lost engineering productivity. So this is when their candidates are being tested internally by their own engineers to prove that they're actually qualified. Qualified drops this cost by 68%, automating the process and putting the developer in a familiar environment. With that, we're trusted by over 250 great clients, including Apple, Andela, TrueCar, and even non-technical companies like Domino's. With Qualified, the process ends up saving time and allows the recruiting team to hire faster, empowers the recruiter to actually make technical decisions. It also tests real-world skills so that we're not looking for heuristics here, whether that be where they went to school, what company they last worked at, or brain teasers or puzzles, but their actual on-the-job success, and it filters through the amount of candidates that are coming through. The way this works is quite simple. A company will set up the platform, customize it for themselves based on the technologies and skills that they're looking for in those positions. Then the engineer will get an assessment. They'll code the solution in their own browser, in their own environment. The assessment's then auto-scored, and the company can make a quick decision. We're also currently used by universities, boot camps, and high schools, where it's used as a testing tool to replace quizzes and homeworks, as well as in-class tests. We also started a platform called Code Wars, which is our community of over 500,000 developers that takes these challenges as a way to improve. So we've proven the format in consumer forum where developers themselves showed that they love to do this and that this actually works. And in training on this platform, it provided a perfect base for us to build Qualified. The technology behind Qualified Code Runner, which is our secret sauce and how we actually test developers, where we use unit tests, the de facto standard for actually testing code in production, is built within Code Wars and is what supports the Qualified platform. It's also what allows us to test across the range of skills. As you can see here, we have the ability to test all the way from extremely senior entry level all the way to very junior. And with this, we can also test the range of depth of skills. So what this means is computer science, the very fundamentals, likewise different programming languages, all the ways down to different types of technologies, including things like Node, React, Angular, Ruby on Rails, etc. Team is largely technical. Myself and my co-founder, Jake, he built the platform as our CTO, extremely technically intelligent. And through the Code Wars community, we were actually able to source a large amount of the developer talent we have internally. So a lot of our own developers have used our platform, loved the platform, and we've identified them through the same mechanism that Qualified uses. Likewise, too, we won a few events across that. We're backed by a great group of investors, including Social Capital Partners, Cornerstone, a SaaS company that's also present here, and a list of other entrepreneurs. Currently, our chairman of the board, too, Dr. Richard Ferguson, who's the former CEO of the ACT, has come on board, and he's helping us as we define an established standard for engineering skills. We've seen that the market also craves an objective barometer or a benchmark that companies can look towards and actually compare talent across the spectrum, and also to use to compare talent internally to see how do people actually stack up in the correct context, which is extremely important. With that, a company is growing quickly. We've built a large group of current clients and are working towards meritocratizing the hiring process and empowering software engineers globally. Thank you.